What's going on, guys? So Lost Ark actually released an article talking about bots in Lost Ark. Now, if you've been playing Lost Ark, you know that bots are basically a common issue in the game. Every time you log in, the chat is spammed with bot messages, people selling gold, and it's one of those things where it's kind of predicted that this game would have a ton of bots because really any free-to-play MMORPG has the most trouble with combating bots. And I've yet to see a single MMO not have bots in general. Like all of them at least have some to extent. Even monthly games like World of Warcraft have tons of issues with bots, especially Classic. With Lost Ark being a free-to-play game, it's one of those scenarios where it's the easiest barrier to entry that you can have in a game where it's free, anyone can join, so any type of bots can just jump into the game and start spamming gold and selling it. So it's one of those issues where free-to-play makes it even worse, but it's a common MMORPG issue. If you played any MMO on the market, they all have bots to an extent. Now, they talked about how they're going to be combating this issue, and a couple months ago, they released an article where they did ban like over 1 million bot accounts, which is great. But as you can see when you log into the game, even currently right now, still bots everywhere. So they talked about some of the key issues they've been doing. They permanently banned several million accounts that participated in botting, hacking, or gold selling, level gated area chat to keep brand new accounts from spamming gold selling advertisements, which is really annoying in the cities, actively updated the game's automatically chat moderation with lines and phrases that we know are commonly used by gold sellers. This is a good one right here, that the game can automatically detect when certain chat lines are being phrased in the area chat because all the bots are saying the same line, selling gold, and for all these different asterisks and numbers. So you can easily tell that is a bot. Now, I do say that they do need like a final review from an actual human before they issue a ban, because there could be a mistake of someone putting in chat or maybe even trolling and they're not an actual bot and they just get permanently banned because the moderation system thinks it's a bot. So I do like that it's actively updated to, you know, pick up on this, but hopefully there's a final like review of actually like a person making sure it's a real bot. I talked about how they changed some reward structures from quests and events to add a stronger deterrent against using bots to farm gold, updated their easy anti-cheat detection system to actually be able to detect bots easier, enabled a native detective system to help quickly identify bad actors and take action against them. Talked about also improving the reporting tools in game. This is a big one. If they make it really streamlined and super easy to report bots, people will do it. If it's like a bunch of steps and you have to like write an essay on why this person's a bot, most people are not going to waste the time to do it. They just want to hop in the game and have fun and play. But if they just make it really streamlined and easy to report these bots, I feel like they'll get way more reports on them and have it basically us do the job for them and get the bots reported, and then they just ban them. Lastly, they blocked IP from regions where we do not have publishing rights. We have shown large amounts of bot activities from these regions, so they definitely saying they banned them. And then they blocked VPNs. So I don't know, I would say this is good, but also kind of bad, because I know there are people from different regions where Lost Ark just does not have servers for them and their IP is blocked and they can't use a VPN now, to my knowledge. So it just kind of seems like you're blocking off a lot of their player bases. So it's good that they're blocking these regions that have a lot of bots, but also it could be bad and deter players who want to just play it on a VPN who can't play it on their regular region. Besides that, they talked about how they've been trying to do these tactics, and they don't want to reveal everything, because obviously if they reveal all their tactics, the people who make the bots and design the bots will probably counteract that and actually get above and ahead of the punishments that they're doing for these bot systems. So it's good to see that they actually made an article like this addressing this, because I've seen other MMOs, especially like WoW Classic, where they're very bad at banning the bots and they don't have a lot of transparency on them working on it. So seeing a company actually take the time to write a full article talking about what they're doing to actually fight against the bots is good, because it is probably the biggest issue with Lost Ark is the bots. Sadly, this will be an issue that the game will fight for the rest of the life cycle of Lost Ark. Like, there really is no way that they'll get rid of every single bot in the game, but they can keep it down to low number where it really does affect players and you don't see them in like area chats or cities spamming gold selling. I think it could be really healthy for the game. So really interesting to see them actually trying to combat this, and hopefully by the end of the year we can see a huge reduction on the amount of bots in Lost Ark. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Do you think that Lost Ark can actually get rid of bots in their game? Do you think some of the tools they're doing are going to be worthwhile and good? Definitely, I don't think they'll ever get rid of bots in general, just because as I said, I've yet to see any MMORPG have no bots at all. Like, there always is some type of bots in the game. Even Final Fantasy 14 has bots, and it's a freaking subscription game. Like, it's ridiculous that there's bots in this game, but there's bots in that game too. So I really don't think they'll ever have no bots. But again, if they can lower it down to a decent margin where they're not just like over flooding the player base, Lost Ark will be in a good state. So let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching the video as always. I'll see you guys next one real soon.